Hi, folks. So, a couple of months ago, Karpathy tweeted out this diagram about how he envisions constructing kind of an operating system using an LLM as a core component. And he's making all these analogies with a current operating system architecture, things like context window being precious RAM, it's small working memory, and how you can make I/O because multimodal LLMs can understand video and audio in addition to text. So he made a pretty long video explaining LLMs, intro to LLMs, and in one of these sections down here, he talks in more detail about this LLM OS. So all that is well and good, but that's not really what I want to talk about today. Back then, when he first tweeted it out, he actually tweeted out 2 diagrams, and then he deleted the second one. And some people remember that he tweeted out 2 diagrams. I remember, apparently, this guy here remembers too. And Karpathy said, well, the reply was kind of goofy, so he deleted it. But sorry, Karpathy, I remember it pretty vividly, and I want to talk about it a bit because I think it's a really interesting idea. So I might not have all the details right because I'm reconstructing this from memory. This is not the original tweet. This is my recollection of it. And what he's showing in this diagram is basically an engineering organization, a modern tech company, if you will, constructed out of various LLMs. You have a CEO LLM, there's some layers of VPs and SVPs and so on. You have an eng director, you have a bunch of engineering managers reporting to the eng director, and then you have a bunch of software engineer ICs reporting to these eng managers. And each of these is modeled as an LLM. Now, these could be specialized LLMs. You can think of OpenAI's Build a GPT flow stretched really, really far. And you can construct these really advanced agent LLMs with a mixture of prompts, of fine-tuning, or a specialized corpus of knowledge. So you could have specialized LLMs for each of these roles. And then you can have all of them just talk to each other. You can give them a goal to pursue. You can have them give goals to each other. You can have them communicate with each other. Just basically model how an engineering organization works and how they get things done, even though each person is an autonomous entity. And what else might you use? LLMs are already able to do some basic reasoning with things like chain of thought, tree of thought. I've covered some of those mechanisms in my YouTube channel. They're able to use RAG, retrieval augmented generation, to draw on a specialized corpus of documents. They're able to invoke external tools like interpreters or compilers. They can write code, they can execute code. So while this idea seems far-fetched, and I can kind of see why he deleted the tweet because it sounds really goofy, it doesn't seem that far-fetched. If you take some of the ideas and work that people are exploring currently for autonomous agents based on LLMs, it's not that much of a stretch to then think about how you can have them all work together and mimic the way a human organization works. Anyway, yeah, I remember that deleted tweet and I thought about it a bunch, so I had to get this off my chest.